Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit, it is! Thank you. I forgot to hit the button. Eight. Ace, if I would have known you were getting back on and actually going to join and ready up really quick, I would have held the race. Yeah, I had my wrong layout on. Today, Hammer! Kill this for a bomb. It's not a bomb. This is a weird version of Earthbound, yes. Buzz Buzz, you catch him in a bottle this time. That way the stupid bitch can't kill him. So how's everybody doing today? I am, I'm okay. Picked up my son today, so got to drive for a bit, came home, relaxed, watched the Cubs fucking blow a awful fucking baseball game, and then, yeah, saw this and was like, fuck it. I'd rather do this than do the Open today. Oh, shit. I'm still trying to get a goddamn... I need to get a bomb. Oh, there it is. You know, if I had the money, which I mean, I could do it, I just don't. With this, the setup the way that it is, it's not a big deal to, because this works just as good. Have you seen the, oh crap, what's it called? It's the new, basically they redid the Zelda hardware. What the hell is it called? Shit, I can't remember the name of it, what it's called. They've been actually pushing for GDQ, but they recreated the hardware for the SNES and put it in a new shell. I can't remember the name of it is though. But it's supposed to, you know, it's basically it's a new SNES. It's the same thing. It's just in a new shell, so you don't have to go out of your way to buy the, you know, to buy old, you know, refurbish and all that shit. Can't remember what the fucking name of it is though. Yes, the NT. Yes, that one. It actually looks kind of cool. The problem is that you still need to get getting the Super Nintendo is never been the problem. It's if that wasn't the issue, I would have bought one instead of getting a SNES Classic. The issue is the fucking SD to SNES, which is a pain in the ass to get and fucking expensive. That's where the issue comes in. Yeah, I mean they're going up in price too, because apparently they are fighting some. They're fighting a lawsuit right now, from what I understand. So we're not sure if they're actually going to even be able to reproduce more. A 2D SNES is $200. It's $200 just for the cart. It's ridiculous. The hardware is a lot cheaper than that. Yeah, I know you have them. It's like, I'm not gonna, you know, the SNES Classic I love this device. It's fucking fantastic. If I had, you know, another 350, 400 bucks to just kind of throw away just to do Zelda runs, then yeah, I'd probably do that and get the NT, and it'd be great. But, yeah, I don't want to spend 200 bucks on a fucking red roops, go, more. Ah, God damn it. I get 100. I'll probably get the one in the other room too. I'm gonna go ahead and check this since I'm already halfway up the fucking hill. Okay. I would normally check that, but yeah, if I had the money, and then sure, yeah, because it'd be slightly more authentic and everything, but yeah, you're gonna be poor. What's up, Missouri? Oh yeah, give me more money, more money. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna be saving up for a new place next year too, so basically we have our Jamaica trip this year, and then basically I'm gonna start penny pinching for the next year or so. Twitch streamers socialize and retro NES and to get a sponsor. Yeah, they're not gonna sponsor me. That's not gonna happen. Would be cool, not gonna happen. Yeah. Oh, I understand. You know, the problem with it, and I gotta be honest with this. So when I was Magic streaming, basically 15 to 20 hours a week. This is way back when. This is back 4 or 5 years ago. I was offered a sponsorship at one point, and I turned it down. And it wasn't a ton. It was, I don't even remember what the price was. You know, they were gonna give me a couple, $200-300 a month or something like that. Plus, they were gonna pay for some of my Magic Online product, which, I mean, isn't bad. I mean, it's free money for doing what I was doing anyway. The reason I turned it down is because I didn't want to, I don't know, I guess I have an issue with pushing product. Even if it's something as simple as just putting a thing up on the screen, you know, something like that. Once you start taking sponsorships, you have an expectation to keep, and I don't want that expectation. So that's one of the reasons why I've never considered going into it. And the one time that I did do, you know, that I was offered, I turned it down. So, yeah. Dread, yes I have. Yes, it's crap. It's absolute garbage. It tries hard to be Magic, but wants also to be Hearthstone. The fact that it's got the same issue that, you know, you would think of. Go right up there to the lazy kid. The issue is that it doesn't have, you cannot do 100% of the things you can do with paper or even on Modo in Arena. Right now it's a glorified version of block constructed, kind of. So yeah, I've done, like, did I even actually, I think I played like 1 or 2 games on there, And that was it. That was enough for me. So, yeah. I'm gonna let that one slide. I'm just not gonna... 4-1 and red. I think I'm just gonna go straight up there. We have full access to Death Mountain on light side right now because we have the mirror, so we're just gonna head straight up there. I like doing this. I like doing the sequence break. It probably means that in the flute or the lantern are probably somewhere in the rotation. So, but I don't know, if somebody were to offer me, here's all this new hardware, chill our shit for a month or two, maybe I'd do that. But I don't know, I don't like the... Ooh, more reds, red rupees, money. Here I am saying I don't want to shell my, you know, sell out, and here I am fuck going, money. So, the item we want to see up here obviously is going to be the flute, because that means the flute is not down there, and that means the lantern is in the rotation, and we don't really give a shit unless it's our fire item. But we can go all the way around, plus we can get Hera while we're up here. Most likely we can do Hera, unless the basement's required for the big key. I need to figure out things that we're going to actually do whenever we... Wow! Oh, come on. Now give me the Moon Pearl. I got to figure out things that we're going to do for the marathon. I got to figure out like giveaways and shit. So that'll be coming up here soon. I thought it would be a lot more news. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, that was, that's what keyed me off to that. It's like, holy shit, that's a, it actually looks good, and the price is right, and for the hardware you're gonna get, that's fantastic. Yo, Kevin. That's why I was like, Jesus, if I actually had the money, that would be... You know, if I, but it's not the. Shit, get in there. Yeah, I actually have a biddo to connect to it, but that's not. Again, it's not that. You're basically You have to pay double for it though, because then you also have to buy the SD to SNES. I have an 8-biddo already. It's sitting back there. I've never used it. I bought it because I was going to use it for my emulator, and then I just decided, you know, then in the end I just ended up not using it. So I was going to give it away on the last giveaway, but instead I compromised with Addy, so it'd be easier just to do it another way. Yeah, but I don't have any of the games. That's the thing. I don't actually have the cartridges. So, and I need it. I would need it for this. So I need the, you know, the SD to SNES. And I wouldn't get the cheaper version, because you know there's the cheaper one that's out there too. I wouldn't get that. If I'm gonna spend that much money on an SD cart, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna spend the extra money to get the good one. I mean, it's a $400 investment, basically, to play Zelda. Yeah, I thought about it. I mean, I did spend, you know, like $200 on this stuff here. The thing is, you guys donated basically all of this. So... You know, you guys basically paid for this setup. It wasn't for me. Alright, both items in this. Basement's not required. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely, because those games are super fucking expensive. The thing is right now is that I can use the SNES Classic to load any ROM I want. As long as I'm not a fucking moron and blow up the save file like I did with Final Fantasy V. Again, I thought about it, trust me. I'm just not gonna commit $400 to something that I basically already have and have good quality of. It'd be a minuscule upgrade for, you know, basically for what I have. If I did speed gaming, let's put it this way, if I did a lot of speed running, then I would actually consider doing it, because then it would almost be worth it, because the raw hardware is still slightly better than what I'm running on here, because this is still emulator. It's just not near as bad as, like, PC emulator lag. So yeah, as long as I don't do the thing I already did, exactly. Yeah, but I was fucking around with the firmware, that's why I did that. Oh shit. That's the only reason that happened. It's because I was fucking with the firmware. And now I know not to do that. Exactly, Mitsuri. It's very accurate emulation, but it is still an emulator. I mean, I'm actually running this on RetroArch, not GNU, because this is more accurate. Or, I'm sorry, no, well, it's not more accurate. It runs the same, I noticed, but it's because, you know, Keysanity does not work on GNU. I ran into that the very first day. I don't need to kill these things. I'm gonna save quit, unless I find the Moon Pearl here. Which I doubt I will. Yeah. Okay, well. I didn't really... I mean, I got the important item, obviously. Yeah, I just... Again, if I had all the money in the world, shit, yeah, I'd do it. But yeah, I gotta... Just like what Gil said, you know, Gil just, you know, bought himself a house. We're gonna be doing the same thing next year. Plus, you know, I just spent a lot of money on the Jamaica trip. So... yeah. And I need to furnish a man cave. That shit's not gonna be cheap. There's the pearl. Well, that's good and bad. The good news is we found the pearl. Obviously, we have our Dark World access. The bad news is we probably actually lost a little bit of time doing it this way. Oh, Gil, that's not even close to what I'm planning on putting into my man cave. That's not even remotely close. I gotta be careful. My wife is right here. She can't hear me when I'm whispering. So, yeah, she doesn't know what I'm gonna do. Kevin, that's a great point. We were originally going to look in the Roselle area, but now that I'm going to be working from home again, starting next month, we're going to go to Roselle because it's, you know, it's convenient for the area, plus the, the metro runs through town. So that was the main reason to go in there. Now we're not, you know, now we're not linked down to an area with the metro. So we're trying to think of something that is, you know, obviously you want to find a nice place, you want to find a nice area, and places that obviously are not going to be, you know, they're not going to be completely overcosted. I need to check my crystals actually. 5 green, blue, and 6. Nice. We can go do Thieves Town. Actually, I'll grab that. So, I mean, probably we're still gonna look in that Roselle area, but we can pretty much go anywhere out in. We could look in the Schomburg area too. That's not gonna be that bad. Schomburg's slightly, you know, the property in Schomburg is a little bit more expensive. I know, Kevin. I know. But we're not buying in. We have to leave Cook County. We're not gonna buy in Cook County. That would be fucking ridiculous to buy in Cook County. You'd be stupid to do that. Ooh, Mr. Bow. Wow. Okay. I guess we keep going because we're already in this area. But yeah, I'm trying to think when I'm gonna pull back and head over that way. Yeah, I just... God damn it, guys. Think of it this way, Kevin. Think of it this way. That's twice in a row I've got that on the first dig. And both times it's been garbage. It'll be the most amazing spot in the world to watch the Super Bowl at. Because I am gonna go as much as I can afford. I'm gonna go gung ho. As much as I can afford. And a pinball machine. Gotta have a pinball machine. Gotta have my pinball machine. Can't go without the pinball machine. 1 straw penny. I guess it doesn't matter where I drop this thing, I'm gonna be able to go, need to pick it up anyway, so. Yeah, I just, yeah, I want my man cave. A whole straw penny? Thank you! Somebody finally got that one. I say that all of the time, and nobody gets that quote. Nobody. Nobody gets it. Finally, somebody got it. Thank you. You have restored my faith in mankind. Well, I'd like to get my Twilight Zone pinball machine back, but they're running about 6 Gs right now. Not saying I'm not gonna still do it. I'm just saying that they're running about 6 Gs right now. I'd actually like to have my Twilight Zone, the one that I used to have, because it was fucking such good condition. I've played Arabian Nights. I've seen Theater Magic. I've never actually played it. Actually, you know what? Well, I've played it on Pinball Arcade for Steam. I have Pinball Arcade. Because why wouldn't I? I love pinball. I'm a fucking pinball fanatic. Love this shit. But it's not the same. I mean, we played pinball 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago or was it last week? When did we go to Emporium? Was it 2 weeks ago? No, it was last weekend.
Last Saturday.
Yeah, it was last Saturday. We went to Emporium down on Milwaukee. Unfortunately, those pinball machines are not maintained very well. Ha! So I think we're gonna do this. We might save quit and not head up to Skullwoods after this. Debating. I guess it depends what we get. There's nothing else super convenient to get here except for maybe the, I could pick up Gary's lunchbox. You cannot pick up Gary's lunchbox and then do Skullwood, or Thieves Town and then have it stay. It does reset. Actually, the ones, level 257 out in Schaumburg is really nice. And they have Baby Pac-Man out there. So, there's that. Yeah, I was, you know, I liked... I don't know. I had an okay time out there in Emporium. But I think it killed me. The fact that the pinball machines were not very well kept it just kind of killed it. So. Oh yeah, dude, like I said, I used to have my Twilight Zone in my living room. I have not been to the Ghost yet. I have not been to Galloping Ghost. I've heard good things about it, but we have not been there yet. Johnny said he was going to go at one point, and I told him to tell me when he was going to go, and he never did, so I just haven't been there yet. For those that don't know this, Kevin lives down the street from me. Yeah, I know he went, he just didn't tell me. That's the thing. I mean, I went there to play pinball, and so I played, there was Addams Family was there, I played that as well. And Addams Family was not very well kept either. So Addams Family, the left, so this Twilight Zone, the top left flipper would would only fire half the time. The actuator looks like it's going out on it. And then the rocket on the right side was fucked up, so the ball would catch every time that you tried to get the skill shot in there. It would catch, and it would always either stop, so you'd have to wiggle it to get it back down, or you'd have to just say fuck it and fire through it. I could never hit a skill shot on that. And then the Addams Family, the thing actuator on the left wouldn't fire half the time either, so yeah. If you have well-kept ones, I mean, they're so much fun. So much fun. I do know Medieval Madness. I do know that one. That one used to be at the local bowling alley when I grew up. That was there for a while. So we haven't been to Eastern or SRL yet, but this is actually going to work out well because we can full clear that area. The question is do we do pop? We can clear it. We have to do the turtle room in the dark. I think blind fights lately have been trash. Come on! My blind fights lately have been absolute garbage. So nothing required in here except for the fact that it was crystal. I've not played... I didn't know there was a Stargate pinball machine. I did not know that existed. I think I'm just gonna save quit. Actually, you know what? No. I did pick up the cape, so I'm gonna go check out Bumper Cape, but I'm not gonna go into Skullwoods. And I'm gonna leave Gary's lunchbox here because I'm not going that way. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's not great. I guess, you know what? I'll do this, and then I'll also check the ledge, but I gotta stop at the ledge. Unless I find the flips. Remember, we're still out of sequence. Because we don't have the... Ooh. There's the flute. So that closes the gap. That actually would give us our Dark World access. And we could do all that without the... we could do all of that without the Titansmiths. So that would get us up to the Titansmiths. So that does close that. Just lost that. That does close the gap. Shit, we're gonna turn this fucker in then. So let's... Ow. We're gonna do this. Is it safe? Is it quicker to save quit at this point? I think it still is. I'll have to click on that later. Again, I love pinball. I fucking love it. It is so goddamn much fun. Yeah, we're gonna check this and then save quit. And then we'll go walk over and turn in the flute. Wait, where did we get the cape at? Wait a second, where did we get the cape? Cape was early. Cape was early. Yeah, Cape was early. Okay. I'm just trying to think this out to make sure that Cape wasn't on Death Mountain. I don't think so. No, it wasn't at Death Mountain. It wasn't at Hera. There was nothing in Hera. It was a rupee upgrade and a rupee and a bomb upgrade or an arrow upgrade or something like that, I think. Where was the cape? I think Cape was in Mini Moldorm Cave. Or it could have been somewhere in town. I'm not sure. Maybe it was up on Death Mountain. It wasn't in Spectacle Rock Cave, and we know that the, you know what? It might have been there. It might have actually been up on Death Mountain. It would have been in, oh, if it was there, it was in, Paradox Cave, because I remember it wasn't in the others. Interesting. I think it was. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, but it means that the lantern is out there, if that's the case. That's the only thing it means, is that the lantern is in sequence somewhere out here. That's the only thing it means. I'm doing this wrong. I should do this last. Because I'm going to have to walk over here twice now, because I got to do Aghanim. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it this way. Good call. Okay. Yeah, Stumpy had it. That's right. Stumpy had it. Okay, so yeah, then it's fine. Everything's closed. Yeah, you're right. I do remember that. Yeah, this is why I shouldn't have done it this order. So now you gotta walk through here twice. Alright, we gotta go to Eastern. Let's do Eastern and, we'll do Eastern and Pod. We'll knock them both out. I don't know about Pod. I'm still torn if I should even do Pod. I might not even step in there. It depends what's gonna be. Depends what comes up here. What? I wonder why I... That's interesting. Why did I decide not to step into Desert just to look? I think I should have at least looked. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. So we'll open this up to pod. I'm not sure we're going to go into pod, though. I mean, what are we missing? We know that we can get into Mire as soon as we get the hook shot or the boots. So we need Fire Rod, Ice Rod, Cane of Samaria, Flippers, and both rods, cane, hook. Both rods, cane, hook. Rods, cane, hook, flips. That might be it. I'm not, you know, at this point, I'm not really excited to do that at this point. I'll get there eventually, but there are 2 dungeons here that I can full clear both of, so there's no reason not to do this now. I mean, there's, what, 5, 10, 11 items sitting over here? 12 if you count Green Pendant. And I have to clear one of these for sure anyway. So, you know, there's a good chance the flippers are going to be en route. The thing is that flippers are going to be required at some point, because you have to do Swamp Palace. So I kind of want to wait on that. Plus, if I do it the other way with the flippers, I could knock out... I do not want to go in here first. I could also knock out Catfish at the same time. So I could walk up there and do the Catfish route instead of going the Zora route through the water. And that gives me an additional item that way, if I do wait. Because if you fake Flipper, you don't have any way to get Catfish, so... I'm not in a hurry to get those items right now, I don't think. Not when there's crystals that are available to clear, and full clear. Your clothes are red! I am a great magician. Your clothes are red! I mean, I do have everything I need to do to kill Ganon. Kill my big bacon sword. That's what the kids say, huh? Okay. So, I mean, I feel with 38 minutes in, we're in pretty good shape. I feel like we're in pretty good shape here. I'm trying to think what's open. So there's 2 chests in Desert that are available. Potentially 2. Also potentially 2 in Skullwoods. No, we're not skipping this chest. Not 38 minutes in. If it was Key Sanity... you know, I can't wait until we get our place next year so that I can actually literally tell kids to stay off our lawn. That's like... I just can't wait. So I'm thinking... I mean, I shouldn't do that. Thinking is dangerous. Alright, so before I go into this dark room, I am going to get a fairy refill. And the only reason I'm going to do that is because I'm completely in the dark. And I just want to use my sword beams to kill the fucking amoeba things or whatever the hell they are in here. So that's the only reason I'm stopping in here and doing this. Thinking is hard. I just want to make sure that I got this clear. Makes that so much easier. Uh-oh. Got knocked off course somewhere. The camera got shifted there, too. So that was weird. It was in the middle of the screen, even though it was the far left side. That was kind of weird. Oh, hey, Kevin, what was the final? Did the Cubs score? Was it still 6-0? I turned it off. I just, yeah, that one got irritating. To split your opener against the fucking Marlins on the road? Ugh. It was 6-0 final. That's concerning. Michigan and Nova. Nova rocked Kansas. They just annihilated them. Yeah, I know. It happens. And yeah, I think Michigan won by like 10. It happens. This is bow locked. I'm gonna go through this. I might even full clear if there's an item on Helmasaur. I might full clear even if there isn't an item on Helmasaur. Chances are there is, because the compass is the only remaining item out there. I just have to do the Eternal Room in the Dark, which kind of sucks. It's the only bad thing about this whole place is doing the Eternal Room in the Dark. This team better not be one of those unlikable Cubs teams that's hard to watch. Yeah, no, I hear ya. They did it a lot last year, too. Okay. So this is one of those occasions where I kind of wanna. Oh, man, I don't know. I kind of want to find the compass early so that I'm forced to finish it. On the side, yeah. Oh, that's well, yeah. I fucking forgot Otani was. He pitched late in spring training, so that he got pushed back in the rotation a little bit. Ow. Yo, Shin, what's up, dude? So we're still 5 items in here. I'm tempted to just full clear regardless of where the compass is, so that I want to be kind of forced to get the green pen at this point, because there's not a lot of places left to check. Well, Ace, this is not that seed. We had to re-roll the seed because we had to rebuild the room. So this is a different seed. So the weird thing is that we're basically out of, you know, the lamp-locked areas here. And we weren't even supposed to be able to finish Eastern yet, so the lamp might be at, like, Desert Palace, maybe? Oh, okay. What's going on? So that chest is live. I wonder if the lamp, if it's possible for the lamp to be in this chest. I don't think it is. I don't think it is possible for the lamp to be in this chest because you could theoretically key lock yourself out of the dungeon. I think. Maybe maybe not. Maybe I'm not sure. Doesn't matter anyway. Right now the lamp is kind of that weird. Oh, that happens. Yeah, that happens to me too. I've had that happen a few times. It's 3. Come on, don't fail me. Uh-oh, just got knocked off course. Uh-oh. There it goes. 4, that was rupees. I know I missed this. Uh-oh. Is this a strikeout? Okay, good. So I'm forced to do this. I kind of wanted this anyway, because this last one is worth 2 items anyway. We just have to do the turtle room in the complete darkness, which kind of sucks, but we have a fairy backup, so it's not the worst thing in the world. If I point in the right direction. You need to pick up the arrows in the next turn too. We're a little low. So this isn't leaving much open after this, unfortunately. Oh, come on. So, let's say this is a dud. Where do we go after this? We have Ice Rod Cave that we skipped early. We have Mushroom, which I don't want to do yet. We have Pyramid, which isn't bad. We have the Purple Chest. We have Catfish and Zora. And Skullwoods, which normally I'd be all over Skullwoods, but I did not want to do Skullwoods early on this one because it is a crystal. And often Crystal Skullwoods just blows. Now we get to do the worst dark room in the game. Jesus, this sucks. God, this sucks. 2, 3. 4. God, that's shitty. I mean, I have a fairy, so I wasn't afraid of dying, but that takes so much time. So hopefully it pays off, because that's a huge investment for green pendant. Well, was that the right play? Could have been. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. Was it? Was it not? We'll find out at some point here in the very near future. That took a little bit longer than I wanted. That took about 10 minutes to do all of that. That's a little bit longer than I would have hoped. That half didn't pay off. So, if Turtle Rock is Quake, we're in great shape. If it's not, we suck. Big fatty. Hi. I hope I don't suck a big fatty. I just told my wife I hope I don't suck a big fatty, and she just, excuse me? I hope I didn't choose wrong. Ugh, the book! Fuck, I don't even know where to go. Oh, that's cool. They have a Japanese broadcast for that? That's kind of cool. We're going to check the 3 items, or, the 3 items we have access to, plus we're going to take a look into T-Rock to see if we just wasted 6 minutes. Because I'm very interested to know if I'm, if I just wasted 6 minutes. Because I'm all about wasting 6 minutes for absolutely nothing. Because I didn't get shit from there. Plus that, we could have used that, we had Master Sword up here. So we could have checked this earlier if we had checked Ice Rod Cave. And survey says, piece of fart. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna end at Spike Cave. It's kind of doubling back, but I don't have any other way to get here. We don't have the hook yet, so... You don't. No, you don't. I'm watching you. That dead rock wanted to stop there. It wanted to. Oh, come on. Quake me one time. Quake me. Oh! Oh, score! Ha 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 ha! We did not waste 6 minutes. Goal! Alright, that's huge. That is fucking huge. Alright, so we're gonna go around, back around, go to Spike Cave. What else is left? There's nothing else left up here. This is everything. So, everything that's left is back downstairs. So I think the next stop is gonna be Desert Palace. The thing is, we can't clear Desert Palace. Because we don't have a fire source yet. I don't know if can a fire... Well, I guess a fire source could be in here. We don't know which one it could be, but there's definitely a fire source that could be in here. Can't be the lantern, though, I don't think. Could be... Oh, no, actually, it could be. Yeah, because we could have the... Everything could be in sequence at this point. So, yeah, either lantern or fire rod could be here. Obviously, one of those is clearly better than the others. No boots, no hook. Very little of anything. This is like the opposite of the weekly, because there's like no items at all in here. Alright. So that clears that up. I think it's time to turn the mushroom in. So we have that, we have desert, we've got a few outstanding little items. You know, we're going to change it. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to actually go into desert. Yeah, we're going to go into desert. I'm gonna... this is so close, actually. No, I'm not... I'm struggling with this one. There's a good reason to go into desert now, and there's a bad reason to go into desert now. The bad reason is I can't clear it, unless fire source is in here. And it is a pendant. It's this or Skullwoods. But this is also going to give us boot information, if we actually need the boots. So that's kind of why I'm leaning towards doing this one first. But at the same time, I can't clear it. But I can't clear Skullwoods either. Okay, boots are not required. Second circuit, first hitter, 2 straight singles, and a 3-1 check. Yeah, he's done. Send him back. Send him back. He's done. Get him out of here. The other thing I'm concerned about doing this is the fact that we could have done this 20 minutes ago, before we even did Pod Eastern. Which actually means... Oh god, that means the lantern could easily be in here. I mean, the lantern's got to be in one of these few last locations, because there's just not many places left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places left that are in sequence, if I count correctly. Oh, 2 more in Skullwoods. Forgot about Skullwoods. So. You know what, though? Pitching this ice... Okay, that's the hard rod we find. That's actually really good. That's super good. Because that's the optional rod. Alright, but unfortunately, that means the last item is fire-locked. But it means that is required. Alright, we're gonna pick the last remaining overworld locations. Which means we need to find powder if... We're gonna burn this one. You know, I could have done a save quit here, and I didn't. I should have done that, but... it's too late now. Okay. Strangely enough, that does not change much. I guess we go to Skullwoods? Again, required item, we can't use it. This is so weird. That does technically open up, what, one chest in one... Okay, it opens up technically all the way around to, potentially around to Mimic Cave in Turtle Rock. If we had the fire rod, we could full clear. Like, if we find the fire rod anywhere around here, then we could full clear Turtle Rock. Just give me the second item here. Don't make me search this whole goddamn dungeon for an item that's probably on Rockula. That's the worst case. I gotta go around. Huh. No way, fuckhead. Ooh, that way. Alright, give us the second item right here. Or in the big chest. I'll be fine with either. One or the other. I prefer this one because it's quicker. Alright, well, they gave us the item. We're gonna do a ped check. We are gonna do a ped check. I need to know. You guys wanted a ped seed. I gotta know this one. Because we are really running out of things to do here. What could be on here? Fire Rod could be on here. It's a shield, okay. Good. Okay. Good. Okay, that means we probably don't need... Alright, we're gonna fake Flipper then, I guess. Vanilla Flippers would be interesting. But we still don't have a fire source. Well, the best thing about this, it means that Ice Palace is probably not going to be required for anything. Unless it's just a random item in there. So, we still need Fire Rod, we need the Flippers, we need the Hook Shot. And the Shitterang. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found the Shitterang. Where is this fucking item at? I mean, the Hook Shot opens up 4 items. It's a big 20. Oh, balls. Alright, after this, I mean, we check... I guess after this, we turn we turn Gary's lunchbox back in. And then we get the Bombos tablet. I'm thinking Fire Source on Zora. I think there's going to be a Fire Source on Zora. I'm running out of places. No, okay, well, there's 4 possibilities for this. Minus Turtle Rock. Because Turtle Rock is still a weird one. Wow. This is a fucked up seed. They're making us really work for it. Fire Rod. There it is. Well, good news, bad news, everybody. Good news is, we have our fire source. Bad news is, we could have had that a long fucking time ago. Actually, fuck this. We're just gonna do Turtle Rock. We're just gonna do Turtle Rock. We're right here. Might as well do it. Except I can't go this way. Thought for a second. I was gonna go down and do Skullwoods, but Skullwoods we can do last. We've already cleared it out. We know the items. This opens up Crystal 5-6, which also ties us into doing that pyramid check. We have not done the pyramid check yet. This also means we could do Desert Palace if Landmo is his dick. So, damn it. Who was it that said? Was that Matsuri? Was that you that said that? I should check my Zora like half an hour ago. I think it was you that said that. And you were right. And I was the one that said I'm not interested in doing that yet. Yeah, I remember how this went. I still stand by my decision for not wanting to do it. I think the reasoning was right. It obviously just wasn't the correct choice. Such is Rando. I mean, that is Rando right there. You know what's cool is that the lantern could very well be in Turtle Rock, and I've seen that happen a lot. Where the lantern is in one of the first couple of chests in Turtle Rock, which is really weird. It could be all the way to the chain chomper. Again, we don't care about the lantern. I want the hook shot is what I want. And then I want flippers to be our go mode item. Because that means we can go mode swamp. So if we would have came in here earlier, we would have been locked already. Gotta go the long way. Anybody gotta use the bathroom or something, or make a sandwich, get a drink, take a nap? About how long this takes. Yeah, I mean, again, I still think that the reasoning was proper. I just think that again, it's hindsight. It's such as Rando, that in hindsight you're always right. So, oh, when you're right, and you're always right. I haven't seen anything good at Mimic Cave in a while. It's been a while since we've had Mimic Cave have something. Maybe Mimic Cave is the item. So once we leave here, we don't have much left to do. We have everything up here. We have Pyramid. We'll have Fat Fairy. The Catfish. Gary's Lunchbox. The one chest left in... Or the one item left in Desert Palace. And Bombos is still up there, so... We're so gonna get bunnied here. And there it is. And we're gonna know within 3 more seconds if Space Age is still watching. And he is not. Or his stream is delayed. One or the other. Oops. God, fucking shovel. Oh, always the shovel in fucking Turtle Rock of all places this time? Like I said, I haven't seen anything good in Mimic Cave in a while. That would be cool. I hope those arrows... I actually want to pick up those arrows on the way out. And our streak continues. And I just got sucked right back into that door. That's weird. Okay. Alright, so there's only one more option left here for that lantern to show up in sequence. Again, I don't care if it is, but I'm just... It's kind of one of those curiosities. It's like, where is the lantern? Is it on the pyramid? Is it Gary's lunchbox? If it's Gary's lunchbox, we're probably never going to get it, so... Oops! Oh, I stepped off. This means laser bridge is open, so we're still out of sequence. If you ever want a good tip about how to get your best rando strats, learn the dark rooms, please. Learn the dark rooms. If you want to learn how to be good, learn the dark rooms. There either. Is shovel really progression, or is there just no progression here? Shovel is the progression. Or, I mean, again, I guess there could be no progression in here, but this could have been just a huge miss. But that was the only item we got out of here. Yeah, you need to learn the dark rooms. It takes about an hour to learn them. And you don't need to learn them all. Like, you never need to learn Aghanim, in my opinion. That's the one dark room you never actually have to learn. Just because you're never going to need to do it. They want to take that hit there. Should be safe. Being paranoid there. Alright, so that'll give us the... I mean, we got all the items in here. But yeah, it takes about an hour to do. What I would recommend doing, the really easy way to learn the dark rooms is load up, even if you don't use an emulator, load up SNEX 9X, and I think by default it's like F7. It disables the overlay, the layer that actually controls the dark, and it would let you, it'll basically let you go through the dark rooms without the lamp, but you can still see. So you could kind of learn the area, and then once you've done it 5 or 6 times in the light, take that layer back on, turn it back on, and then start to do it in the dark the way you would normally do it, and you learn it very quickly. Well, you can do it with a practice ROM too. It works the same. Shit. That's actually really bad. Damn it. Turtle Rock was a bust. Unless it's a 5-6 open, which is where we're going next. That's how I learned them. It took about an hour, so that there are 2 difficult dark rooms in the entire 3. Call it 3. There are 3 difficult dark rooms in the entire game. The room I just went through in Turtle Rock is probably the easiest. It's really easy. You just need to know, you take a couple of steps, you make the block, and then you just need to know when to turn, when to go down and when to go left and when to go right. That's all you need to know. It's really easy. The Meyer Dark Room is the one that people think it's the one that's notoriously known as the hardest. I don't think that is the hardest. The Meyer Dark Room is really easy if It's the switch room is the only one that's actually tricky. And once there's a couple of ways of doing it. I like doing the corner strat, the corner throw is what I do. Is you make the smarter block early. You go all the way down to the bottom left corner, you take 2 or 3 steps to the right, and you throw it straight up, and you're there. It hits it every time. And the other rooms are cake. There's nothing about the other rooms that you need to worry about. In my opinion, the hardest one is the turtle room in Turtle Rock, or not Turtle Rock, in Pod. The good thing about that one is if you have the fire rod, you can just use the fire rod. Butter. Shit. It's out here. We gotta go to Catfish. That's really super bad. That means we did Turtle Rock. Didn't need to, which means we have to climb the tower again. That's really bad. That's really fucking bad. That means we just lost a bunch of time. So, we are not winning this race. Because people are going to check Pod before doing all this, and they're going to go all the way to Helmasaur because it's green pendant. So, the Eastern Palace Dark Room, the chest room is really easy. There's nothing to the chest room. The one where you have to find the key is kind of tricky. If the Igor comes alive, you're fucked. Like, if you trigger the Igor and it moves, it's a crapshoot. You know, you're easily... You know, you can easily die in that room, especially if you go in early. Where is this? There's only 3 things left to check. We're gonna do the lunchbox, and then Bombos, and then we gotta go back into desert. Oh man, is it the lunchbox of all the fucking places? Jesus Christ. It's funny that powder, it was impossible to do powder in this seed because the Cane of Samaria was on the mushroom. So fake powder, you couldn't pull it off this seed. So we're gonna flute to 4 and not 7 here because we're gonna... it's still gonna be quicker than doing the long walk, but we need to check Bombos. We need the dark board. But yes, learn your dark rooms because you do not want to have to do... You just don't want to have to fucking lose a half an hour. There was a race I did where I literally lost a half an hour because I didn't know the dark rooms. It was really early. And I couldn't do it because the lamp was really super late in logic, and I think it was buried in like a pendant. Like, it was like Pendant Turtle Rock or something like that. And it was like, you're never gonna go there. Oh my god. I fucking... Hold up. I did this for a fucking reason, and then I just blew it because I didn't stop and get my goddamn portal. Fucking shit. That was the only reason to flute to 4. Of course it's needed. Motherfucker. I hate it when I brain fart like that. But yes, learn your dark rooms. The pod dark rooms are actually the easiest, with the exception of the turtle room. They're not difficult at all. The maze, you can do it. You'll do the maze in the light like 5 times. You could also just go in there and... That's right, I don't have the... You could go in there and just kill all of the mobs and then just figure out the dark maze with the lights on, and you'll learn it in no time. It's really easy. So I lost about 30 seconds here doing it this way. That sucks. So I had to make that walk twice. No one's done, but whoever finds that hookshot or flippers first is going to win this seed. It's one or the other. Hopefully it's the hook. It's the desert. Motherfucker, it's on land moas. Of all the goddamn places, it's on fucking land moas. Last place checked. So, if it's the hook shot, we can immediately go into Mire. We want it to be the hook. We do not want it by any stretch to be the flippers. Because the flippers then open up two places that it could be. It opens up Ice Palace, which it can be in the first couple of chests of Ice Palace. It's more likely that it's actually in Swamp. But the fact that it could be in Ice is a pain in the ass. So we desperately want this to be the hook. Because then the flippers have to be up on... the flippers are something that leads to it has to be up on Hookshot Cave. Which means that'll be our 4th trip up Death Mountain, and it'll be 5 when we go to G-Tower. But whatever. Oh my god. What do in 2 that you can do in 6? We still have 3 fucking dungeons to finish. Oh shit. Ah. Damn it. No one left. Oh shit. Oh shit, no! Oh, come on! You know, I have butter. I could just slash the fucking thing a bit. Hook shot or flippers? Which one? Damn it! Motherfucker! The seed is super trolly. I'm gonna do Swamp. How many chests are actually... I'm trying to think how many chests are actually available to have the hook shot in Ice Palace. The right side can't be. I don't think they allow you to have the hammerlock side. I don't think the hook shot can be on that side. Because if you don't have the key right, you could key lock yourself, and you can't do the jelly room. So I don't think the hook shot can be on the right side, which means that it's the first chest, the big chest, and the Freezor room. I think those are the only chests that you can actually have the hook shot. So there's more chests in Swamp that could potentially have it. I might be wrong on that. I'm not 100% certain. But if we get this, and if it happens to be in here, we'll just go. So. Man, and we had that sweet-ass fucking Quake Medallion play. I'm actually surprised that didn't pay off more. This also could be like a required, like the boots could be in here. Like it could be boots to, could be powder. Powder is still a chase item. Oh, are you gonna do the open? Are you doing the open race? I might still make that race if I wanted to race it. What time is it? 4:07, 20. I don't think I'm gonna make 20. 20 minutes is pushing it. If the hook shot's in here, I'll make it. Oh yeah, shit. You know what? It could be boots. Hi. It could be boots to fucking get into Misery Mire. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make the open. I have no interest in playing in the open, to be honest. too. Doing this without boots or hook, it's painful as fuck. How many people are signed up for the open right now? I'm just curious, I don't have it up. That's probably the hook right there in that chest. Or it's the big key that leads to a vanilla hook. I bet the open's gonna be super small today. It's gonna be like less than 30 people, my guess is. Maybe 30 or maybe up to 40, but it's probably it won't be more than 40, I don't think. I'd be shocked if there was 40 people in the open today. Everybody wants to do standard, which is really weird. 39 and 38. Okay. There's still 20 minutes left, so they might get over 40. Very long. This is one of those check everywhere scenes. Oh god, you know what? We still have not found the lantern. The lantern is not yet in logic. We've done 3 dungeons that required lantern, and if we full clear, we still have not found the brick. Well, two chests left. 1 chest left. Did we guess right? Did we guess wrong? Is it going to be a fetch quest and going to send us off track? Oh my goodness. Here we go. This is the chest I was guessing. And you're gonna make me fucking spend another minute to walk back there just to check the chest, just to have it to be a compass. Just to have this be a compass, or the powder, or something like that that's gonna send me elsewhere, and then it's gonna be an ice palace. Come on, man. Don't do this. Don't do this. You fucking whore, bitch, mother, god, mother, fuck.
Really?
You know, we had a really sweet play early on with the Quake medallion. We did. We had a really sweet play. And I was thinking to myself, damn it, you know what? We might get this one. Well, I won't clear this. There's no way I'm going to clear this, though. Because, well, oh my god. Would it be... Well, oh, no. The hook cannot be on Cold Stare Beyond. I do not believe so. It's either going to be in this first chest or it's going to be left side. I'm 90% sure of this. It's probably right here. Or that's a map. Okay, that's not the hook shot. That is a map. Close. But not anywhere close to it. So yeah, it's got to be the freezer room, or the freezer room is the big chest, and then it's the one down. It's got to be. I mean, again, it could be the boots, but whatever it is, it's in one of these 2 chests, and it's going to lead us to where we need to go. It has to be one way or the other. And we know we are go mode to whatever it is, because it's going to lead us to where the other item is. So it could be powder, it could be boots, it could be the hook shot. Dick. But it's going to be one of those 3 items. So this freezer room is going to be one of those 3 or the big key. Why am I fucking this up lately? I have no idea. I do not understand my inability to bomb jump lately. So this next chest is going to tell us everything we need to know. There's nothing else it could be. And again, the strange thing is we still do not have the lantern of all items. Be careful, we don't have any way to stop our momentum. Alright, which one is it? One of 4 items could be dropped in this chest. God damn it. The logic string in this dungeon, in this game, is ridiculous. The logic in this seed is absolutely ridiculous. Because... oh my god. And we're gonna have a bonk game today, at least. That opens up 3 additional areas. That opens up 3 additional things. With an inclusion of this, of course. So this I'm obviously going to do this first because it's crystal. I missed that. Ow. Doing this without sword beams or hookshot is not the easiest thing in the world. Wow, this seed is super trolly. This seed is super trolly. This is absolutely the trolliest V29 seed I've seen yet. We still have to go back and do Skullwoods. There we are. Boots led to the hook. We are in the mode of go. At least you could be nice and just give me the fucking, you know, you could give me the goddamn big key here. Oops. God, what a shit. I kind of want to save my hearts here. Wow. Okay, so Ice Palace was required with the Fire Rod to go into to get the boots, to go get the hook shot. I mean, this logic was just atrocious. The thing is, too, is that it required you to do that, and then it required you to leave and go get the lantern of all things. I'm just gonna check the right side here. Because I'm 1 item away here. I just need 1 item to go here, so we're gonna check the other 2 and hopefully the big key's on the right side here and it's not in the vanilla location. I'm gonna try to save just a couple of minutes here. So yeah, we're gonna do this without the lantern, which is not totally uncommon. It's just... where is it? Like, is the lantern the last item in here? Where is it? Well said. Well, you wanted to see dark rooms. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There it is. Where's that red? We're just gonna put that red. Gotta learn these dark rooms, guys. Gotta learn those dark rooms. The spoiler chat for this seed is going to be remarkable at the end of this. Yo, Ace, how many are in that open now? Are you guys going to get... I'd be shocked if you get above 40, but I guess it's not unheard of. The Sunday opens are always smaller anyway. Wow, so Kane was locked behind the... mushroom. Oh, okay, you're gonna get over it then. I don't think you're gonna get over 50, but... Again, I was wrong about the 40, so... There's so many logic blocks on this one, it's ridiculous. Well, let me know before you leave. I mean, obviously we're not gonna make it, but let me know before you leave. We still have 2 dungeons to finish, motherfucker. I wonder how many people did ice before swamp. I mean, that's a difficult call to make, I think, but it was obviously the right call. I think Minochi is in this race. I could see Minochi doing that. You know Addy's lurking, right? Addy's lurking somewhere. He was on earlier, so he's out there somewhere. He's just staying quiet. He's got his ticker in his hand, he's counting. He's got scratch paper. He's got a whiteboard. He's got a marker there, a whiteboard. Like fucking... It's got all the algorithms and shit on there. You know what's funny? Out of all this, we still haven't found the silvers. Silvers are probably on Cold Stare or some shit. Oh, that would suck if it was like in the vanilla Big Key location inside of, Oh, that's right, they changed this! You don't have to redrain this. They changed the logic on this, so you don't have to redrain it again. That's really nice, actually. Check the one chest just that we're gonna run across. It's a 2-second check for potentially a minute save on silvers, but we're definitely not gonna check the other 2 though. There's only 2 items left in here. This one we're gonna check. Hey, it's right here. It's literally about powder. Okay. I'll take powder. That's not the worst safety in the world. I could definitely need to use that in G-Tower. Sure. is done yet, but that doesn't surprise me. It's going to be difficult for people to finish sub 2 with this one. I mean, we'll be close to sub 2, depending what the D-Tower key is. And if we, like, validate for silvers or some shit, to find them in D-Tower, but... We actually did not race this that poorly. The one thing that got us was the fire rod. That was the only thing that really got us, was the fire rod. Beyond that, we actually didn't race this that poorly. Even though it took a long time, but it's just... All 3 pendant dungeons were required at some point. All 3 pendant dungeons. You were required to do pod to clear pod. You're required to clear desert, and you're required to at least go into ice. So... I'm glad I was right about that logic on Ice Palace. It would have been really embarrassing if the hookshot was right side Ice Palace, but I don't think it can be. I'm pretty sure the logic says that cannot be. Because you can use that key incorrectly, and you could key lock yourself. Alright, Ace, man. I'll swing in when I'm done, okay? Good luck, man. Oh, that was mean. We just had a forfeit, and the comment was, I fucking suck at this game, and then an instant log off. This is a tricky seed. This is gonna kick the shit out of a lot of people. I mean, I fucking suck at this game too, but... Shit, I want to get some... That was a rage quit. Abso-fucking-lutely, that was a rage quit. Oh, I rage. I don't think I've ever rage quit Zelda. I don't think I've ever done that. Yeah, I don't think... well, I've only forfeited a total of 7 races. 2 of those were for... Yeah, well, 2 of those were for things outside of my control. One was because I wanted to play a different race. And then... One was early on because I forfeited because I noticed that that was the dark room race. Yeah, that was before I learned the dark rooms, and I was like, yeah, there's no point in racing competitively until I figure this out. The other ones I'd have to look up. I don't know. Well, my history is still there. Maybe, but I wouldn't have. If I remembered the reason. But I could go through my history. It's all there. Fuck. Why didn't they just give us a ped seed, for fuck's sake? Why didn't they just say, hey, guess what, guys? We're gonna make you clear all the dungeons anyway. Here's a ped seed. At least that would have been, you know, we would have had purpose of clearing everything other than just for shits and giggles. Did it again. I hate when they do that. Right. Have the ability to do 1 item location, I do 2 instead. It's irritating because it's just points, or it's seconds that you waste. You never get those times. You never get that time back. All right, Dead Rocks, I'm looking at you. Yeah, that was one of the 2 that was out of my control. That was the emergency where my landlord had to, or where she had to call a fucking ambulance. Yeah, that one was definitely out of my control. Yeah. Well, we had a couple people on there watching that one, so... I was afraid the hookshot was going to be in Hookshot Cave. When I got the boots, I was like, that's That is now open to logic where Hookshot can be in Hookshot Cave. One time that has happened. One time. I've only seen it there once. But that one bottom chest is definitely logic. It's definitely in there. Hi. I'm not getting you anything. 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 Eventually, yes, but not now. Alright, now what are we gonna get? A tile room? I'm gonna check left. Of course Hippo joined. Hippos is gonna wreck it. He always does. Well, yeah, but Space H, the last two dungeons were really easy to clear. Yeah, the shovel was in Turtle Rock, in the vanilla big key chest inside of T-Rock, and then it led to a fucking big 20. Huh. Can't see when your head is right in my face, cat. You bastard. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh my god, really? Yeah. I'll learn this later. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Not the end of a race that no one's finished yet. The punt emote actually did get replaced. I replaced it the other day.
What?
Yeah, that was the one I replaced. I told you I got approved yesterday. Well, that's what I replaced it with.
Oh, I thought you replaced the emote. I just thought you were adding one. Why did you replace it?
I never use it. I never punt. That's a fucking lie. I'll check these two for silvers. Oh! I'll check these two for silvers, why not? Hi. You really cannot sit right in front of me like this. I can't see shit. I cannot actually see the bottom of my screen unless I stood up, so... Hearts burn. We have 2 blue goobs, too, so... Jasper, what's your problem? Other than that you're a douche. Oh, shit. Oh, no! Kiva, I can't see! I gotta sit up, I can't see. This is what she does when she wants food. This is what she does. Oh, man. She's a cat. She is textbook definition of a cat. When she wants something, she lets you know. Oh, thank you, Kiva. Thank you. She'll be back. Yeah, see, now she's gonna meow. She's gonna cry. Till she gets... Oh, okay. She's gonna sit back down. She knows she's not gonna get anything yet. We need to stop doing this in this room, because... Ah, there's an easier way of doing this. So much easier. We need to stop and get the key here. Yeah, I guess that I was assuming that was a typo. Well, we are 100% equipped for this fight, so I'm not too worried about it. Especially with 2 blue goos. Oh, shit! Come on. Damn it, Trolldorm. Well, no one is done yet. We actually still might win this. Get Joe's bonk guesses ready. We'll be going there in just a bit. We're about 3-ish minutes away, depending on Aga. So we are going to sub 2 this, which is not too bad, considering it's a full clear. I wonder if the open is locked. We got the boots, very late. They were basically the go mode item. They were in Ice Palace, which led us to the hookshot. Because the hookshot was in Mire. Oh, shit, that's gonna be in... Oh, I got one of these. These are off sequence right now. I hate it when this happens and they get off sequence. But we did get them within 20 minutes, for sure. Or within 15 minutes. Joink! Schlink! Bagoo! Badoo! Bonk padding. You gotta pad those numbers. Those are rookie numbers. This is the perfect setup for butter. Oh, still clipped one. Never found the lantern, did we? I'm very curious to know where the lantern is. I don't even care about the torch glitch here. We'll get it if we can, but... Yeah, this is not even a big deal. The only problem is they're going to be off sequence right now, so I'm only going to get these 2. I don't think I'm going to get another shot in. Whoa! That was dangerous. There we go. That was super dangerous. We almost fell. Oh! Sniper, no sniping. Sniper, no sniping. Sniper, no sniping. We got it. Yep. Whoo! Oh man, that was a fucked up race. Minochi's in GT? Okay. I mean, Minochi's really good, so I'm not surprised. Woo! Get your bonk guesses in, ladies and gentlemen. Dread, if you're out there, do it now. Has the weekly started yet? I did. Oh, it started 2 minutes ago. Oh, get your butt out of my face. I'm not. It's already started. This one took too long. How many were in here? 12? Yeah, that was actually pretty decent for the, for what it was. So, let's see. Minochi's going up the gauntlet. Illus? Whoever Illus is, I don't actually know who that is climbing the gauntlet, searching for the key. So yeah, that was the new emote I put in, because I actually have multiple uses for this. Stop! Hammer time! I am so white. Where is the lantern? All right, let me look at everybody's. Minochi didn't find it. He doesn't have a tracker, so I can't see his. Saberwolf did not find it. JJ Blue found it. JJ Blue found it. So it actually is in the pool. Phoenix found it. Chauncey didn't. Elders found it. It's optional. The lantern is almost always optional. Right. The only time it's not optional is if you need it as a fire source to progress, which can happen. Oh my god, that seed. Man, oh man. Wow, is Addy not here? Are we gonna steal one from Addy? Addy's probably gonna pop in at the last second. He's logging on now. He's like, oh my god, there's a bonk game going. I need to get in. Yeah, I could. Oh my god, look at this. But isn't she adorable? Isn't she just... And see, now that I'm not playing, I can actually love on her. Come here, I'm gonna brush you. This cat sheds so much for how little she is. Look at this. That was like 5 brushes right there. 5. She's so tiny, but she sheds so much. Yes, I know. I'm brushing you. You're gonna have to deal with it. Come here. Over here. Over here. There we go. Oh my god, look at that! She's the tiniest cat in the world. Where does all this fur come from? You're a short-hair cat. I understand Troy. Troy's a long-hair cat. He's a fucking furball. Yes, I know. You're gonna have to deal with this. Oh my god, cat. You're ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. Change the sheets a different way.
Yeah. This cat is ridiculous. Oh, Minochi's done. Oh, Minochi got in there too. Oh, of course, Troy never helps with that because he wants under the blanket.
Yeah, he wants under the blanket. He's playing in there.
All right, you know what? We got a minute. Well, this is what I didn't get. I am going to go feed my cats really quick, so sit tight. We'll get our bonk game in here as soon as it comes up. I'll keep an eye on it. You guys want your treats? Yeah, treats? Treats? She knows the word. All three of our cats know the word. We can't say it out loud. There's Jasper. Jasper ran in from the other room. Come on, guys. Treat time. Time for treats.
My personal favorite. The double
I just heard a double deuce. Neko Sins. 90 bits. Awesome. Thank you very much. You want your treats? Here's your treats, buddy. Alright. Our cats are also so picky, we have to give them different treats. Jasper likes the dry treats. Troy likes the wet treats, but only the broth, and then Keeble will eat anything. Here we go. Bonk number is in. Boom! Who got that? Oh, look at that. We have a wiener. Space Age got this one. That is your second. Let's move you up the leaderboard a little bit. So Addie is still in first. Boyne is right behind, and then we have a bunch of people at 2. Like, a bunch of people at 2.
How do they manage that?
Well, no, 2 guesses right.
Now, what if more than one person guesses it?
It's fine.
Lets them both win?
Yep. So, I am... I really want to know where that lantern is, but at this point, I just don't care enough. This is true. This well, him and Epi both have less tie breaks, so... Alright, boys and girls, we're going to go ahead and we're going to log off for right now. I got a few things I want to take care of here this afternoon before the evening rolls on, so... we'll be back later tonight. We'll probably do the 9 o'clock daily. We may or may not do Earthbound today. I'm not sure. I'm debating. We'll see. Not right now. Not right at this second. I got some things I want to take care of. So, thanks everyone for showing up as always. We'll be back here later tonight at least for the 9 o'clock daily. Might be before if we want to sneak some Earthbound in. We'll figure it out. So, thanks everyone for showing up. If I don't see you, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.